That's how you're gonna fight them back. You're gonna do your part. You better get on.
You know what's crazy?
He won't trade sides, but he'll jack off to Welcome back to another episode of The Careful Boys, where 2026 is the new 2016.
What does that mean?
Is that what that is?
I want 2016 back.
Yeah, that's the whole trend, right? I think the trend was it's
I don't
supposed to
think
be when the days were great. This whole pre-COVID, pre-political split, pre-polarizing everything. Everything was chill.
Shit was brewing, but it wasn't full blast.
It was a light simmer.
Yeah.
I don't think we should look back in the past. I think that's not good for us.
For real?
I think it makes us more sad because we were comparing to the better days. And you look at now, it just feels.
Isn't that what you got to do sometimes when you're like trying to grow, though?
You gotta fucking honker down and ignore it and just keep.
How do we bring
honker
2026
down?
back to the 2016 vibes where everyone is?
I think those days
happy.
are over, dude. 2016 is over. It was COVID and then post-COVID. That's what I think it is.
It's like having experienced something as of late and then being like, you know what, that's been whack. You know, like just trends and just changing mentality and stuff like that. It's like actually experiencing the pits and then being like, all right, you know, I'm down for the. Back then I was complaining too. Probably 2016, we were all probably still complaining.
I was having the time of my life.
I was having time of my life.
I was looking at all those pictures. I was like, fuck, dude.
We were all so happy in those pictures. Every picture, I'm smiling. I'm like living life, you know. But I don't know if that's because I was like a college student.
It didn't feel like a normal decade because 5 years feels like it was robbed from me. That's why the COVID years felt like 1 year or two. It didn't feel like 3, 4, right?
That messed with us for sure.
Because previously, I feel like 2006 to 16, I felt like I had a full decade. But it could be because I was growing up. So it was my coming of age era, you know?
Yeah, 2006 to 2016 feels way different in 2016, 2026. It feels like this.
That felt like a full on, I got every single year. But then I felt like, well, it went, oh yeah, it was great. And then 2019, and then 2020, and then how did it turn to 2026? What the fuck? It was 2020 just yesterday.
And 2016, if we had our own struggles or whatever, it felt like we were all going through it together. Now it feels like if someone is having their own struggle, it's that person's fault.
Yep.
You know, it's like left blames right, right blames left. It's that versus before it was just, okay, we're all in this economy together. You know, it's not like the other person is the reason why my life sucks.
Have you felt that in like your actual personal circles? Like those things have changed?
Yeah, that's the part that I don't like. Like sometimes I'm like, I have close friends that we talk about and everything is so cool. And the minute we talk politics, I'm like, fuck, I wish I didn't hear that retarded thing you just said. And then now I'm like, I have to like erase that part because everything else about this guy is fucking awesome and they're really loyal and everything. But then now I know how uninformed you are.
And both sides does it too. Because after that, Renee Good, when she passed, like nobody on the right was like sympathetic at all. And then when Charlie Kirk passed, nobody on the left was like, he deserved it. And then the right was like, yeah, she deserved it. And I'm like, can't we just be human? And that's an unfortunate thing that shouldn't happen.
Anyone that dies sucks, yeah.
And instead of blame, but I don't know, man. I just think that's where we're at now because back then it was more like, oh, you're still American, right or left. It doesn't matter. But now you're like, you're a fucking ungodly, evil human being if you are on the other side. And I'm like, God dang, what the fuck?
Like 2016, the American flag was still the American flag. 2026, I feel like the American flag is a Confederate flag. That's what it feels like. You know, if you're like pro-America, they're like, you fucking racist piece of shit.
Oh, that's true. Like, you mean everyone flew the American flag?
Yeah, everyone's just proud. Like, if we had Olympics or whatever, you know, it's like, now it's like, oh, you fucking kneel during the anthem. It's just like, oh, it's crazy. It's like now America, has taken on some other meaning.
That's why the Olympics is going to be huge for us, guys.
I hope so. Hope so. Maybe it brings it together.
The Olympics is going to be huge. That's where you get to just do this with.
Or we need another 9/11. We need another 9/11, and then we'll be like,
it will bring us together.
Bring us together again.
Dude.
Well, I found the new title for the video.
Let's have another 9/11.
Another 9/11. Another 9/11.
To be fair, this is like the 25th anniversary. It's like this.
Are you saying we're due for one? Is that
I think that like a 9/11 would really bring people together this time, though.
No, it's gonna be more of a blame. Because guess what? They're gonna probably
true.
blame it on another group, and we're gonna be mean to that group.
Who is the enemy doing it though? If it's another like, you know, inside job. You know,
How do we make it where bring people together?
like it's got to be like
That's a better question.
it straight up has to just be like Russia.
Yeah, it needs to be like a bad guy.
It would have to be someone who's already the bad guy. Yeah, like it
Who's the biggest bad guy right now?
would be North Korea.
Or China. It's got to be like China, Russia, or North Korea. It's got to be something where the dick on the other side is also just so huge.
There's also like on both sides, there's sympathizers for all those countries.
Then it has to be aliens.
Yeah, it has to be aliens. It has to be aliens.
Space Force.
It has to be
Yeah,
Thanos. Honestly.
yeah.
We have to have some sort of crazy global threat.
Yeah.
Where humanity must bond and suddenly treaties are being signed and shit because of the alien force.
That's our best bet.
But even within the two political parties, everyone's splitting too. So like, there's like even within the left and the right, they're like pro-Israel, pro-Palestine.
Aliens also have a war plan, right? Aren't they going to come down and just immediately eradicate all the leaders?
If it's like
Whoa.
Independence Day, yes. But there's also a lot of people now that believe in the theory of they're gonna fake this alien invasion to control us, one world government.
Yeah, but that's the minority.
You think so?
Let's focus on just like an actual war. Let's just think
If it really happened, okay, if it really fucking happened, I think the way it's gonna split is humans. Some of them are gonna be pro-alien, and some of them are gonna be like
Oh
anti-alien.
yeah, there's gonna be pro aliens for sure.
So people are gonna be
defectors.
like, I'll be your slave. I'll be your bitch.
Oh yeah. Traitors. Yeah.
That's what they say is gonna happen with the robot shit. Singularity. They go. Some people are gonna be like, robots, you win. Make me your bitch. And then other people are gonna be a part of the resistance.
All right. Honest question though. What if the aliens are like, fine?
Oh, I'm gonna jack off to them.
You mean those three titty ones?
Yeah, whatever.
That's how you're gonna fight them back. You're gonna do your part. You better get on.
You know what's
wife.
crazy?
He won't trade sides, but he'll jack off to
Have you guys heard or read about like what like John Adams and like Thomas Jefferson used to say about each other?
What they used to say.
So like right now, it feels like there's a huge political divide, right? And it feels like it's worse than before. But then before, when they were like running, they would be like, if you vote for the other person, your daughters will be sluts. There'll be like fucking chaos in the streets. So I'm like,
Kind of
damn.
called it, dude.
I'm like, has it
He
always
called it.
been like this? Has it always been like this? And we just kind of like wised up to it because of internet.
I think
Because they've been talking shit since day one like that.
it was probably hardcore, like they meant it back then, because they would fight when they would fist fight and they would shoot each other and they would like call each other out for duels.
Like Chinese, like the Taiwanese parliament.
So to me, I don't know if that was fake or not, but it was real. Like at least politicians fought for it. Now I feel like it's all constructed like
Oh.
as a corporation, and it's fake. Like it's
Mm.
like let's rile people up, and we're using these peasants, and
Yeah.
then they're fighting our wars. Versus the politician being like, man, I'll fucking challenge you, fucking John Adams,
John Adams to a
Yeah.
duel.
fucking Aaron Burr, let's go.
My daughter won't be a slut.
You know what probably
Right?
still is the same though? I feel like they probably did still do that tactic of let's rile everybody up over the side they're choosing while we sneak in other things that we don't want them to look too closely at. I think that's always been the deal.
Yeah.
Like how they fit different, like you're like, when did that law happen? How come now I have to pay money to receive my parents' home? Like they've slid that into a freaking firefighter's bill. It's like that stuff. They do a good job of making people so like upset about other shit. You don't see the really important
That's
stuff.
it.
I think hella people now are more awake to even like doesn't matter what political party you are, they're more awake to war. Of like, oh, I'm just making you guys rich. I was watching this thing where after World War I, that's when peasants fought for the royals. Before that, there was the samurai class, there was the warrior class. The peasants were like, thanks for doing all the fighting because I don't really have to fight. And then they would go, like the knights would go out to war, right? So like World War I, all these prestigious families like in Europe, it was like their duty of like, okay, we're going to send our son to war, right? And then they would go, but like the tech was so good that everybody just died. So there were too many like prestigious royal people that were dying too quick. And that's when they had to start sending peasants, and that's when shit changed. But I'm like, imagine if that was today, where like all of our politicians were like, all right, we're going to Ukraine and I'm sending my son. And they're not just like,
Damn.
Dude, imagine Hunter Biden out there, dude. He might be a beast on the field.
It's all Mormon wives' kids.
Wouldn't you feel more like, all right, cool. Like at least they're sending their people.
Scientology frontline.
Dude.
Send Baron Trump to Iran in Venezuela.
Dagestani people fighting for America.
You see Baron Trump fucking going in and shit?
Yeah, the wars would end a lot quicker.
Yeah, because they don't want
I
their
doubt
kid
they'd
to
even
die.
begin. They'd probably find ways to
Yeah.
not fight.
Figure this out. Let's work this out.
Come on, man. My son's out there.
I think they should
He's
do
got a
that.
high net worth.
Think about the children.
Do you guys have favorite moments from 2016?
How the fuck did it get there?
Completely butchered.
Should we retry the video?
This is like the world's gonna end. So I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, it was better back then, huh? My mind wasn't thinking about fucking Armageddon, dude.
But you can't help but when you look back at 2016, you're like, bro, everyone is smiling in all these pictures. It's almost obnoxious how much we're smiling in these pictures.
Well, okay.
It's like we're showing off.
What was like on your guys' minds in 2016, like your goals, your dreams, all that stuff?
So I got married in 2015, and then 2016 we were really seriously on planning to have kids.
Wow.
So that was my mindset. I was like, okay, cool, family starting time. That was 2016.
When was Tycho born?
2017.
Oh.
So he was technically, I guess,
Plan
made,
work, dude.
he made in 2016 and then born in 2017.
Oh, because in between those, from your marriage to Tycho, that era to me felt like a long time.
That's a year. That's a crazy year for you to have like a child. That's insane.
You know what makes time feel slow? They said novelty.
Wow. Thank you, warrior poet. Yeah. I'm like, well, that's deep.
Samurais.
You're supposed to have novelty in your life.
2016 for us was like the year after ABDC and the year before NBC World of Dance.
Oh.
So you guys were like on a high, huh?
Well,
So he lost both.
we started from like out of nowhere in a
Sandwiched between
sense,
two losses.
and it just kept like taking another level up when you thought that might be the apex of your experience. And then like we opened the studio, like everything just felt
When did you guys open the studio?
at like the very, very beginning of 2016.
Wow.
So it's like
There was
that
a lot of growth and hope.
because we had to, after ABDC is when we Indiegogo, we crowdfunded for the dojo, and then we like built it, we got the spot, and then like opened it to classes 2016. So that whole year was like,
That's a quick turnaround, man.
That was a dope year, man.
wasn't just a feeling of like going for shit. It was like the recognition of the dreams that you were going for years prior. Felt like the manifestations of them.
2016 was when we were building our LA office. I was looking at the pictures. I'm like, damn, I remember thinking about the finances back then, and we must have felt invincible.
We spent like we were invincible. What the fuck, dude?
I think every meal after we shot JustKiddingNews, we used to eat at Shinsengumi, and it was like $400 or $500 plus.
Damn.
I was like, damn, that was a crazy time.
We were pitching to TV, remember?
Yeah.
Like we were going to all these different, and then back then, like TV was crazy, right? So like now it's like TV, what the fuck? But back then it was like, oh my god, we're being recognized as real fucking artists and creators and all that. So like you guys being on ABDC, and it was like the Asian era. Like it was the first time when everyone was like, what the fuck are all these Chinese dudes dancing and shit and fucking being funny and doing dope shit? And then going pitching at MTV at these how it works in Hollywood and shit. That was like, whoa, this is fucking crazy, dude. We just came up from a bedroom doing stupid ass videos. But now that's normal, 2016 was like, oh, we're gonna create more content than we ever created, but we're like pumping thousands of videos a month, and we're still trying to pump more videos out. That was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys had like 4 or 5 channels that were over 1 million subscribers. And then you guys were like all doing like vlogs
And personal channels.
vlogs and channels.
That was really crazy. But you know what? It felt like it was just so fun. I bet that's how the streamers feel right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because
That's why I feel like that's that hustle for that era.
yeah.
I can't do that as like a 50-year-old.
I don't know,
Trying to-
dude.
trying
I
to
think we
stream.
can. I think Rampage is doing it. There's some guys that are doing it.
There's some guys that do it.
Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also 25 though.
Dude, imagine if you guys started streaming.
No, because his kids are grown. So
Yeah.
once your kids are grown, I think you're back in that like whatever.
Different era.
Yeah.
We follow Joe in Hawaii just buying up all the milk on the island.
That's so funny.
He's just chatting people up.
As long as he's got a body cam, I'm following that whole fucking conversation.
Yeah, Silent Mike was there with Agent and everybody, and then they went to my friend's like card shop and all that shit. Yeah, but I do think it's a different era though. Like you ain't got to be doing shit, but just that.
That's that phase of life you have to be in.
Yeah, but I'm down to do it when we're like 50 and it's all played out.
Yeah.
That's no one's fucking doing it no more.
Start late.
There's some other shit.
You trying to have kids?
Maybe.
If you had a kid when you're 50, your kid's gonna be like 6 while you're trying to do this.
Perfect. I have a cast member because you guys will probably all be gone.
Automatic castmate.